Fam, what is going on? We are live to talk about week 4 of the NFL season. We're basically a quarter of a way through the season. This would have been a quarter with the old format because, 16 games now, there's 17 games. So you're not really a quarter of the way through the season because it's an odd number. I'm pretty sure. So maybe this Wednesday will be a quarter of the way through the season. But it's been crazy. It's been weird that there's no defeated teams. There's no winless teams as of right now. There's one undefeated team. It feels like this is a very close season. It feels like all the teams are pretty close in skill level this year is what I would say. There's just so many teams that are kind of around that 3-1, that 2-3 area. And I can't remember the last time that we were at this point in the season and there was not a team without a win. So, but the Texans. Okay, yes, that's what I was gonna say. That they're without they don't have a win, but they have a tie. That's what I meant to say. It's like they're not okay. So technically they're winless, but they're not defeated. They're in that weird category of they haven't lost every game. So there's no team that's 0-4 right now, which is kind of crazy. I feel like we always have a few teams that are 0-4 at this point. So it's definitely making this really interesting of a season. I'm just excited because it seems like so many teams are just competitive. It seems like so many teams can make the playoffs. I know we're early in the season. We're heading into week 5, but I feel like a bunch of fans got to be excited. Jets fans, you guys already have 2 wins. You just went into Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers, forced Kenny Pickett to come in, picked him off 3 times. I mean, Kenny Pickett didn't play terrible. Apparently, they're saying, I think it was PFF is saying the picks aren't his fault. I don't know, however they do the PFF stuff, the picks aren't on him, whatever. He had a decent passer rating, whatever, or PFF rating, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just excited because it's wow, this can go any way. The teams who we thought were going to be, not possibly undefeated, but the big heavyweights the AFC West, the big guys out there, they haven't looked all that good. Yes, the Chiefs looked good last night, but they lost to the Colts 2 weeks ago. And then they dominate the Bucs, and the Bucs defense has been very good. And then you have the Chargers who lost to the Jaguars. And then you have the Jaguars who were in first place in the AFC South. You have the Raiders who just got their first win versus the Broncos, who definitely aren't living up to the hype. I mean, I thought they would start off slow, new head coach, new quarterback, all that, but I didn't expect them to start off this slow. And now it's huge because Javonte Williams out for the season with an ACL tear. Absolutely brutal. Terrible for him. I mean, he's a rising star in the league. Melvin Gordon's going to be that running back 1 now. And we know the fumbling problems he's had. So when Russ isn't really cooking, Russ hasn't really been cooking. And now you got a running back there who puts the ball on the ground. So interesting stuff going on in Denver. Seattle has the same amount of wins as the Broncos. Seattle has the same number of wins as the Broncos. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought that as we approach the quarter point of the season that Seattle would have the same number of wins as the Broncos? Crazy stuff. The Vikings, as ugly as they looked at times, they're getting the wins. And the Packers aren't looking all that hot. I mean, Aaron Rodgers and why am I just blanking on his name? Bailey Zappi go into overtime, to the very end of overtime at that. They didn't just go to overtime. Aaron Rodgers and Bailey Zappi going head to head didn't just go to overtime. They went to the very end of overtime. That game almost ended in a tie. So how real are the Packers now? Dobbs has had his moments, but he's had his big drops. He dropped that pass in the end zone that would have sealed that game. No need to go to overtime. Aaron Rodgers had a really bad first half. There's so many things that can happen this season, and I think it's just really exciting. I think we're really in store for a great season. I mean, Cooper Rush undefeated. After Dak goes down, you think the Dallas Cowboys season is over. I thought the Dallas Cowboys season was over. I was here saying, I feel so bad for Cowboys fans. You wait all this time for football to come back, and then week 1, boom, your starting quarterback has to have surgery after the first game, and it feels like your season's over. Their season's far from over. Cooper Rush hasn't lost a game. It's Dak is quarterback number 1, but I mean, Jerry did say, oh, wouldn't it be great if we had a little quarterback controversy? I mean, Cooper Rush hasn't lost the game. I'm not here saying Dak shouldn't be the starter. I think he should be. But what a weird time in the NFL. What a great time in the NFL. It's fun. It's fun this year. I think this year is really one of the most unpredictable years we've had in a while. Let me get to the chat here. What's going on, Royce? Sad Falcons, John, Bumblebee, Alex. Happy birthday, Alex, guys. Everyone say happy birthday to A Pizzle. It's his birthday today. Let's go, baby. Happy birthday to Alex. Colby, what is going on? Bart, what is up? Joshua, Andrew. So we have Andrew Gomez in here, and we have Andrew. So we have two Andrews. What's going on, both Andrews? Brian, what's going on? RC Plane Builder. Joshua, what's going on, everyone? BG says give Pickett a few weeks. He will be a star. I don't think he played I don't think he played terrible for being thrown into a game in the middle of the game in his debut. I don't think he did. I know he had the picks and stuff, but listen, he was put in a tough situation coming in the middle of that game. I honestly didn't think they were going to throw him out there till later this season, no matter how bad it was going with Mitch. I didn't think they were going to try to rush him. Joshua, DeAndre, I'm pretty sure I got to everyone. William, I want to make sure I'm getting to everyone. Chili, RC. Yeah, RC points out another good point right here. Falcons won back-to-back games. They did. They just beat the Browns. Mariota didn't have the best game, right? But they stepped up when they needed to. Falcons have been competitive in every game this year. Even versus the Rams, they have been competitive. And like low-key, the Falcons, they don't really have the most impressive roster, but the defense has stepped up and the offense has put up the points when they need to. Like they don't have the most talent on that offense. Mariota hasn't looked insane, but they've done what they needed to do. Unfortunately, Cordero Patterson just went on the IR, so that's going to be at least 4 games there. So that's unfortunate, but that's another team where it's like, they're hanging around. Same thing with the Bears, okay? The Bears did not look good yesterday. They played my Giants, but the offense doesn't look good, but the defense kind of has carried them. They haven't given up a touchdown in the second half of any game this season. Pretty impressive, right? And even versus the Giants yesterday, they didn't. Giants ended up winning that game without a quarterback for the majority of the fourth quarter. Literally, Daniel Jones, I don't know if you guys saw that game. Probably not, because if you're not a Giants or Bears fan, who's watching Giants versus Bears, like where the quarterbacks aren't throwing more than 15 passes or aren't completing more than 15 passes? But in that game, Daniel Jones, ankle injury. He wants to come back in. Brian Daboll's like, no. Put Tyrod in. Tyrod's doing pretty good, right? Tyrod's doing good. Scrambles. Helmet to helmet hit. He's out with a concussion. Now it's like, we don't have another quarterback dress. What are we going to do? And the big thing you have to remember is the quarterbacks have that green dot on the back of their helmet where they get the plays. So, when the quarterbacks go like this, when they're in a noisy stadium or something, they got to cover their ears so they can hear the play. But if you don't have a quarterback who's healthy, you got to run to the sideline for your plays. So Kafka's up in the booth, right? The Giants offensive coordinator. He's up in the booth. He would have to call it down to Dable, and then Dable would have to give it to whoever's playing quarterback. And at that point, Saquon was actually playing quarterback. He was running the Wildcat. And what they had to do was actually put Daniel Jones back in the game, even though he couldn't run because he had the green helmet to call the plays. So what they were doing is they were putting Saquon at quarterback in the Wildcat, and they were having Daniel Jones out wide as a wide receiver. But it was almost like they were playing down a player because Daniel Jones couldn't run. Obviously, they're not throwing the ball to Daniel Jones. He couldn't run. Towards the end of that game, they did have Daniel Jones back under center, but he was just handing it off. He couldn't really throw it. They didn't let him throw it at all after the injury. And literally the Giants were able to just run to seal that game. They just ran the ball, kept the ball on the ground. It's actually crazy that they won that game. It's actually, I don't know how they, I don't know. Like literally when people talk about Saquon, I'm like, you had to see yesterday's game too, because as amazing as Saquon has been, running the football, catching passes out of the backfield. This man was playing Wildcat quarterback yesterday. So talk about putting the team on your back. Saquon has really done it all. Saquon has done it all for this team. Played multiple positions out there. Saquon has really done it all. And what a weird game. What a weird game that was yesterday. Giants Bears. What a weird game. Yeah, Jay says tough night for Tampa. Absolutely. It's a tough night, but the thing I was the most surprised about with Tampa is the fact that their defense couldn't really slow down the Chiefs offense. Like, the defense is supposed to be the very strong part of this team, right? The very good part of this team. And they couldn't really slow them down. The Bucs offense, it was looking better than it had in the past, but it was just the Chiefs offense they couldn't keep up. I think they're starting to get healthy, the Bucs on offense. So I'm not super concerned about the Bucs, but Brady got a little dinged up in that game, like his pec/shoulder. But yeah, so we're gonna get to the calls now in a minute. Again, I just want to remind everyone, 3 minutes. I'm gonna put the alarm on, so please respect the 3 minutes. Try to get to as many people as possible. Even if there's no one behind you in line, I just ask that you please keep it to 3 minutes, so I keep it, fair with everyone, because I don't want people to be like, oh, well, you gave this guy 5 minutes and you only gave me 3 minutes, blah blah blah. So make sure you respect that, please and thank you. But when you call in, this is what I want to hear. I got a question here. I want to hear your responses to when you call in. Give me your biggest overreaction. It's Monday. People call it Overreaction Monday. Give me your biggest overreaction. Give me your biggest overreaction hot take when you call in. I'll give you mine to start off here. My biggest overreaction would be the Packers aren't making the playoffs. That's my hot take, my overreaction. It's that, or the Broncos aren't making the playoffs. I feel like the Broncos one isn't as much of a hot take, but for the Packers, I'll go, that's my hot take. That's my overreaction. That's my overreaction. So let me know when you call in your overreaction. I'm curious to hear that. And yeah, what's going on, Yusuf? I'm going to put in my headphones here, guys, so I can, hear you guys. I just put in noise canceling, I think. All right, we're back. Just connecting this to my computer. All right, we're connected there. What's going on, Rodney? How about them Eagles, though? 4-0. Let me pull up StreamYard. And just so you guys know, for call-ins, if you are a channel member, the call-in link is in the community tab for members. Oh, we're pretty crowded back here already. All right, guys. Awesome. Let me get my timer set up. We're going to go with Damon here with the first call, because I have not heard from Damon yet. Let me just fix my camera here, guys. You guys know when I go into StreamYard, I have to deactivate and reactivate the video. And let me go back. I have like 500 tabs open. Let me go back here and get my thingy out. Was a stopwatch? No thing. All right, Damon, you are live. Can you hear me?
Well,
can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
All right, perfect. What's going on? I see the Eagles jersey. The people watching can't see it,
I'm
but
excited.
I can see it.
My team is 4-0.
Yeah, that's okay. Be honest. Were you surprised? Are you surprised? Were you expecting this?
A little bit.
It's awesome. Only undefeated team. I mean,
I would say the most surprising thing's probably the defense. I had concerns about them.
And they've been, Slay and Bradbury have been so good. I mean, Bradbury, I feel like, has been so underrated. I saw one of his stats after yesterday's game. Like, he's really been locking receivers down.
Oh, I mean, Bradbury's been very impressive. Like, everything I've heard from some of the Giants fans so far has not been true at all.
No, I don't know why I think Giants fans were kind of just, speaking as a Giants fan who's on Giants Twitter a lot, I feel like a lot of Giants fans were salty that he left and went to the Eagles. And so they were like, boo, whatever, talking trash. But he was that lockdown corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he was for the Giants. He struggled a little bit last year, but the whole defense struggled last year. There was not good coaching,
I apologize. You hear my baby in the background.
No, you're all good. He or she is just pumped about the Eagles.
Oh, she's excited.
She's pumped. She's just pumped. She's letting everyone know.
Come here, you.
Oh my gosh. I'm the only one who can
All
see
right, so
her, but
I'd say
my
my
gosh.
biggest.
How old? Wait, let me guess.
She's almost 8 months.
Oh, I was a little off. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. What's her name?
Her name is Hayden Grace.
Hayden. Oh my god, I love that name, Hayden. What's up?
Yeah, we named her after Hayden Christensen.
No, are you serious?
I'm serious.
That's why I was saying I love the name Hayden. I love Hayden Christensen. Oh my god, I love that. I love it. I love it. And I love it for a girl. I love it for a girl.
Oh yeah, we had to choose something that was good for both genders.
Yeah, my middle name's Tyler, so like I'm in that boat of like
Oh,
like
okay.
like a name that could be like a boy or girl name. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love it. Hayden!
So I'd say my biggest overreaction would probably be I feel like I'm going to regret this, but the Eagles could probably go deep in the NFC.
No, I mean they're the only undefeated team left. Definitely.
Yeah, but we've seen other ones, every year go and then just like they lose a game, then they don't do much in the postseason. So,
I mean, Hurts, like with the RPO, who's stopping that RPO? That's my big thing. Like he's been so good with his arm and his legs. Like
nobody,
if he
I
rolls
feel.
out, how are you like you can't stop that. I don't know how you can stop that. You just like I don't know how a defense can play
It's hard to stop.
that. Yeah. That's what I think is going to be the toughest thing for defenses to stop.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh my gosh. I love that her name's Hayden. I'm obsessed. I'm such a big Anakin girl.
Hi.
That's my favorite Star Wars character.
Like, same.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Don't pull the headset.
Does she have a little Eagles jersey?
She's got a cheerleader outfit.
Aww. So cute.
It's the cutest thing.
So what's your big overreaction? Is it that the Eagles are going to go deep in the NFC, or do you have another one?
I actually agree with yours on the Packers, to be honest.
Oh, you do? I love it. Yeah. That's my hot take right now.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you calling in, Damon and Hayden.
All right, no problem. Oops,
She's
sorry.
going for the mic.
No.
Bye, guys. Bye, Hayden.
Yeah.
Oh, she's grabbing the shield.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh. That is like the cutest thing. Oh my god. Literally the cutest thing. And next, we are going to Sad Falcons. Sad Falcons, what is going on?
Oh god, I can't hear you again. I cannot hear you.
I'm gonna remove you and then
I wasn't even able to hear you this whole last round either.
Hello. My mic has volume. I have levels.
Yeah, I don't.
Here, I'll try doing it through my AirPods.
Yeah,
Do you hear me
I don't
now?
know what I can really do.
Can
I
you
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't hear her. I cannot hear her at all. I cannot.
All right, I'm gonna remove you and then add someone else and just stay on. Just
Oh, no.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'll
Yeah.
try. Bumblebee, what is up? Can you hear me?
Wow.
Bumblebee, can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Jeez Louise now.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Because I have levels on my back end here with my mic. Like, I'm tapping my mic. It's going into the thing. Maybe I should use this audio instead. But let me try again. All right, Bumblebee, you're on. Can you hear me?
Are we good at all?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I think I can hear you at the moment.
Okay, so what's up?
All right. So at the moment I'm really hyped up for the Cowboys' big win against Washington.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why are you so hyped up?
I mean, our defense has definitely gotten a lot better, but even with Michael Gallup coming back, I still feel like the offense can use more weapons at this point in the season.
Uh-huh. So do you think they're going to trade for someone at the trade deadline?
I mean, at this point, I don't know who they're going to get because I haven't read much about the trade deadline at the moment. If they're going to get anybody like really good. I mean, we have guys who are still out, like Tyrone Smith, like James Washington, and we almost lost Zach Martin yesterday as well.
Well, Dak should be back soon. Well, that will be a boost. Even if Cooper Rush has been winning, I think Dak just kind of elevates them a little more. Has the chemistry with the guys.
Because at this point, I've been reading that he's supposed to come back, I think, week 5 or 6 against the Eagles. But
yeah, this upcoming week is week 5.
The thing is with Philly is that right now, I think they're the best team in the league at the moment.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that, yes, we're getting a lot of guys back. But the thing with Philly is that their defense is starting to step up. They signed a lot of new guys who really are good quality players that I think have still got a lot to go for. I mean, when they got a lot of guys, AJ Brown coming in and definitely building. I mean, they have the team, but I feel they're still missing something they lost Darius Slay from injury.
But he's not out for a long period of time, is he? I heard he left that game, the Eagles, but I didn't hear anything about a big long-term injury.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you would think that they would definitely come back and their team's going to be a lot better, but that's the one problem I think with Philadelphia is that they definitely need everybody to come back, and I think they have a good chance to win it, like the Philly fan just said earlier.
Yeah, they definitely have a good chance to go deep in the NFC for sure. They're looking like the best, most consistent team in the NFC right now. I mean, they're the only undefeated team.
But right now, New England, I think, are screwed for the season. Like, they can't trust Bailey Zappe, or I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to be like the same thing when Belichick had Brady, because Zappe is a different quarterback compared to Brady.
Yeah, and even when Mac comes back, it's going to be tough. Absolutely, because Mac hasn't been playing all that great either. But Bumblebee, I'm going to have to let you go. The timer did go off. Appreciate you calling in.
The Patriots have had, you could tell yesterday they did not look as good with a rookie quarterback. Same goes for Pittsburgh. They tried Kenny Pickett, and Kenny Pickett had how many interceptions?
3, I believe.
3. Wow. Holy cow. I mean, that's
so I appreciate you calling in, Bumblebee. I just got to let you go
because Roethlisberger, and then all of a sudden they have to now trust Trubisky and Pickett. But that's the problem, is that they have good players to do it. The quarterbacks now at this point are just in a difficult position.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you calling in, Bumblebee. The timer did go off a little while ago.
I'm like on the app right now, and so far it's hard to really hear you at the moment, really.
But the timer did go off a little bit ago, so I'm just gonna have to move on to the next person, Bumblebee. Appreciate you calling in.
So at least it worked. That's the good news so far.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bumblebee. Appreciate you calling
Somewhat.
in.
I mean, it didn't work as clear as clear, but I was able to somewhat hear you a bit.
Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate you calling in, Bumblebee. I'm gonna move on to the next person now. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All righty. Let's move on here. Let's see how my mic is going. I think it's good. All right. Next, we got Sad Falcons. Sad Falcons, can you hear me?
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Or be able to actually talk to you because I don't know of any other idea I can do or do anything else because I've not been able to hear you at all through any of the 2 other interviews. So I'm gonna not be able to make it. I'm sorry, guys. This is an entire epic fail.
Hold on.
So,
Let me see if it's me.
sorry
Hold on. I'm
about
gonna try
that.
King Higgins. Hold on. King Higgins, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Wait. I have an idea. Give me 1 second.
I don't know what is going on with my thing. Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna try something.
Can you hear me now?
I'm
Hello.
gonna try to put your stream up and then
Oh, but it's gonna
do
be
your
lagged.
thing, and then respond after. So it might be a little delayed. But I'll
hold
I'll
on,
be
I
able
just
to hear
wanna get
you.
this working on this side.
So give me 1 second.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna move out of this for a sec. Hold on. I'm gonna just refresh my page. Just hold on a sec. Test. It says my mic is working. That's so weird. Maybe I need to turn it up. Test. Maybe I'll choose a different mic on here. Because I'm getting levels, but test. It's just lower levels because of. Hold on. Test. Hold on. Test. All right, that should be good. All right, so I'm gonna enter the studio. All right. Hold on. Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Hold on 1 sec. I got it. It's just when I re-enter StreamYard, it goes like that. Don't worry about it. There we go. All right. All right, King Higgins. Wait, see if you can hear me without the stream. Can you hear me just normal now? Wait, see if you can hear me without the stream. Can you hear me just normal now? Because I'm getting the back feed from the stream.
No, I can't.
You can't? I don't know what is going on with this. No, I can't. Okay, hold on. Try it. Can you hear me now?
Do you want me to like turn it down a little bit?
Turn what down? Oh, wait, hold on. It's the whole...
Like the volume of my
wait,
stream
can
down?
you hear
so
me?
that-
Wait, mute the stream for a sec. Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
What is up with this? I'm getting levels on my back end here, so I don't know what is going on. Like, in Streamlabs, it's telling me my mic's connected, everything's going.
Oh, that's weird.
I just can't have the...
Well, we can talk
Because I hear the background of the stream, so it's super echoey.
because I can hear you on the stream.
Yeah, but it's just super echoey, like on the stream, you know what I'm saying?
How loud?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'll turn it down a little bit. Is it manageable now?
Hello. What I'm trying to say. I can kind of hear myself in the back. Hold on. It's not the headphones. Wait, Sad Falcon says it's not that she's not showing up in the actual thing. It's not the headphones. All right, let me hear.
Yeah, you know what's the thing is? Usually when I'm on the StreamYard app, I can see your icon in there and mine.
Oh, wait.
Or your cam.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. There we go.
Yes. Okay.
We got it
Perfect.
fixed.
Yes.
We got it fixed.
Because I was gonna say when I entered the StreamYard, normally I'll see like your cam or whatever, and then the other person,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it'll be like it is. But when I entered now,
Yeah, I was out for
only
some
saw
reason.
the-
It must have booted me, and it must have been yeah.
Okay, well I can hear you now. So
All right,
everything's all
perfect.
good.
We're good. Perfect. All right. Okay. Woo. Thank you. All right, we're good. I was like, why is this not working? I see levels on my end. So sad Falcons, if you want to call back for later. All right, what's going on?
So I just had a weird trade to go down in fantasy.
All right, what was it?
So here's what happened. So I needed running backs. So I took a chance. I traded and you're gonna see why this is funny in a second. I traded Javonte Williams, T. Higgins, and D Hop for like Kamara, Bateman, a few other pieces, right?
When did this trade go down?
Like last Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Wednesday. So
it wasn't today after, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, I was 0-3, so I was trying to do what I can. So I set an alarm for 6 o'clock, just so that way, like, I can wake up before in case Kamara's out. Although it looked like Kamara was gonna play this week, so I was like, okay, I'll be okay if I were asleep. I wake up at 8 o'clock. Turns out he doesn't
you got
play.
screwed by that.
Yeah,
Especially on the West Coast.
And so I started Pollard since he's been doing pretty good, even with Elliott. And Elliott hasn't had a good year, really. He gets like 1 point, whatever, that happens. And then Javonte Williams, the guy I traded, ends up going down.
Yeah, yesterday.
That was like the big like blockbuster trade that happened in our league, and it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But no, yeah, at least the Raiders won.
Yeah,
so I can't
how do you
complain.
feel now about the Raiders?
I mean, I feel I can't say I feel good, but they're at least they're getting somewhat. See, if they can somehow go into Arrowhead next Monday and win, then I'll feel a little more comfortable about this team. But they're not going to, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You
it's
never
just-
know, but if they do win, yeah, you'll definitely feel more comfortable.
I mean, the Chiefs just went into Tampa and just completely outplayed Tampa,
Yeah.
like completely. So they could definitely do the same to the Raiders.
Yeah, but you never know. I mean, they just lost to the Colts. You never know. The Chiefs did.
Yeah, One Nation. I should have kept T. Higgins, but it is what it is. I still have good
At
receivers.
least
I
you
have Cooper Kupp.
Kamara now for one going
Yeah.
forward.
This is what my team's looking like. I have Josh Allen,
That's good.
Kamara. I have Sanders, Damian Harris, although Sanders could be traded or somebody like that, maybe. I don't know. I have Kupp. I have Bateman. I have Pitts, who Pitts is gone. I'm telling you one thing. He is not going to be in my lineup next week. And then I have, my team's okay, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's not bad at all. I mean, Josh Allen will carry.
That's what I'm saying. I had a terrible week. I have 60 points right now, and I might win because the other dude put up like 45.
Really? Wow.
The only player on his team that did good was Barkley. I thought I was going to lose for sure, but for some reason he started Mariota over Rodgers.
Oh, really? I mean, Rodgers didn't play that well either. But Mario didn't play well either.
I'm excited for this game because, this is like maybe an NFC Championship preview again,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, for real. Absolutely.
I mean, you know how high I was on San Francisco last playoffs,
Yeah.
even though I don't like them, but I don't know. This Rams team feels different. I don't think Stafford's anywhere near what he was doing last year. The interceptions, he's not utilizing Robinson enough. They're kind of missing Odell, I feel like.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Defense, I don't know. It's not as good as it was.
Yeah.
I still think Buffalo's the best team in the league. I know the last caller was like Philly, but I mean, yeah, Buffalo's had some close games, but they've also had injuries. And the fact that they were able to pull off that comeback last week against not last week, against Lamar, yeah. I still think they're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Personally.
They're up there.
Josh Allen can carry an offense himself.
Yeah.
He not only has the arm, but he has the legs. I don't know. I think that's Philly has looked good though.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
I felt they were going to be good going into the season, but there was some doubt. But just Hurts has been on an MVP.
Yeah, I thought they would win the division, but I
campaign
didn't
right
think they
now.
were going to be undefeated
Yeah.
heading into week 5.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
think
agree.
that. So I appreciate you calling in, King Higgins.
No worries. I'm just, man, it's a lot of sports.
Yeah,
Baseball playoffs.
It's that time of year.
Hockey's coming back.
Yeah, it's definitely that peak sports time of year. I'll talk to you soon, King Higgins. I appreciate it.
No worries.
All right.
Have a good one.
See ya. All right. Sad Falcons, you should be good to go now. Hello.
Hello, Lauren. I can
Yes,
finally
we're
hear
good.
you.
Yeah, I knew. I was like, just hold on. I don't think it's your end. I think it's my end. So what's up?
Yeah. All right. So let's start off on the NFL. We all know what happened in the Dolphins and Bengals game. Thing though that I think that needs to happen though for me, Shannon Sharp already's got out there. There needs to be some type of suing of the Dolphins medical staff or the doctor that supposedly checked to. No, the entire situation was absolutely BS. That was BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then Vikings and Saints. From what I heard, the double doink happened with the Saints, which is absolutely hilarious. And now they're 1-3 after I had them going to the playoffs. Even it's arguable though. Jameis definitely, after the way Andy Dalton played, like he probably should start over Winston until Winston gets better. Because it's one thing. The Vikings are so weird because they almost did lose this game. Like the Vikings are so weird. The entire NFC North is weird because the Packers almost lost to the Pats and Bailey Zappi. Like, that was like so strange. And I just did not really understand what was going on. So the NFC North is so like just not trustable. The Lions unfortunately lost to the Seahawks. It's not other than the Seahawks being 2-2, which is incredible because I thought they were going to be one of the worst records in the entire NFL, tied with the Bears, and they're both at 2-2. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. They are both at 2-2.
Yeah, Texans and Chargers. I got that game wrong. That was kind of a gimmick. The Chargers and the AFC West also is so suspicious with the Broncos are not good. The Raiders, even though they just got their first win, I don't trust McDaniels. The Chiefs are the only real major competent team, but then again, they lost the Colts. So the entire AFC West is very sus. It's very sus looking. I also one of those games. And afterwards, I'm going to get this one, the Panthers versus Cardinals. Yeah, the NFC West is also like just so strange as well because the Cardinals are 2-2. The Rams are playing tonight on Monday night against the 49ers. It's just the NFC West is just like one of those divisions that just like you don't know who's going to win that division because I don't think the Rams team, like King Higgins said, the Rams team is not the same. Stafford is not the same type of they was like last season. Cardinals also are so just like I don't know what to think. Like they were down at halftime, then they were able to come back and do something. But even then, I still don't know what about the Cardinals. And the Panthers are just looking like suck-a-tube. And yeah. But yeah, somehow the scary thing is we barely beat the Browns. We've been close in every game. I've about had a heart attack all 4 games. The scary thing is we're tied with the Bucs at 2-2. That's the scariest part of it all.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
If we somehow manage to win the division, which I don't think it's going to happen, that would be probably incredible.
Anything could happen with the way the Saints are playing, with the way the Panthers are playing.
Even the Bucs have been sus. Like Tom Brady does not look the same. So I don't know.
Falcons could win the division.
Out of all teams, they're the ones. And Mariota, by the way, Mariota went 7 for 19 and had.
I saw that, and he had a pick too, right?
Yeah, that was an uglified performance. So we just need to just hold on and just not.
Yeah, exactly. Let the defense hold on. Let the defense just carry.
Yeah, that's just one of those visions. NFC East. This is the final thing I'll get to. That division, besides the Commanders, who sucked, like not to anyone's surprise. The Eagles, I think, are probably still the best team in the NFC. I don't know if they are the best team in the entire NFL. I don't know which team is really the best here now because every team just. I don't really know if I can trust any others. The Eagles are the ones I feel like I can't trust completely. The Cowboys, Cooper Rush is officially 4-0 as a starter. That is like incredible, like stat line in the games he started. 3-0 this season, 4-0 in total in his career. And the Giants, I didn't think the Giants would be 3-1 either in this division. It's the NFC East is like so competitive. It's like I think they do have the most wins out of any division in the NFL, don't they?
The most wins? I don't know officially, but I know they're one of the better. 3-1, 3-1, 6,
4-0,
4,
and
10, 11 wins. Total
11 wins. Yeah, they have to because I don't think any other division. The only division that's kind of that close.
I think the
to
AFC
NFC.
West is actually tied with them because they got 2, 2, 4, and 3. Oh no, my math is totally off there.
No, it's 3, 2, 2, and 1. So that's 10.
Yeah.
So they're 1 short. So yeah, it is because then the Jets are the NFC or AFC East is close at 9, fairly close at 9. But yeah, Jets being 2-2 is also mind breaking. That's like breaking. But yeah, my time's up now. I'm gonna get this off. So I'm not gonna even able to make it today because of the amount of issues we had.
Yeah.
That got corrected.
We'll see for the Falcons.
See y'all for the Monday night game.
All right, appreciate you. All right, next we're gonna go to a Bears fan here. We're gonna go to Nick. What is going on, Nick?
Hello.
Tell us how you're feeling.
Lauren, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better than I felt yesterday, but like honestly, like I'm not too surprised at what happened yesterday with the Bears Giants game because like heading into that game, like I knew damn well what we had to do in order to beat the Giants. Like the main objective, and it was basically like obviously, well, the main objective for the Bears to have won yesterday was quite simple. We needed to stop the run.
Yeah.
We didn't come close to stopping the run.
Yeah.
It's that's why that was my main worry heading into this game. And it's like I had a bad feeling that Saquon could go off and everything, but not gonna lie, was not expecting Daniel Jones to start making Bears fans question why the hell are we making him look like Lamar Jackson. So yeah, when that second Daniel Jones touchdown happened,
it was like it's like exactly like the first one too. It was so crazy.
Yeah, it's like you could just literally hear Bears Twitter just melting down into a crater. It was just like, oh my god.
It's like when I play Madden, I just have the quarterback roll out, and if there's nothing there, I just run with it. That's how I used to play Madden.
Yeah, it's like honestly, and it also did not help that like the Bears. Like, I know the Bears offense it's historically had so many problems, but, like, the Bears stalling out so many times while having long drives, but just stalling out and ended up having to just take field goals the entire game, that did not help things either.
Yeah. Yeah, only field goals. That was crazy. Only field goals. Whole game. I've been there. Don't worry. I've been there. I've experienced that very recently.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, like... And honestly, like, Justin Fields, honestly, like, compared to how he looked against the Texans, he looked infinitely times better than how he did against Houston. Like, it wasn't a great game, but it was something, it was a performance from Justin Fields where it's like, you know what, I'll take it. It's improvement. Even though
he really doesn't have much help around him, so it's, like, hard to evaluate. He had that nice throw to Mooney, though, like that pretty nice that was long throw.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, like, I'm really, like, that was one of the few bright sides on the offense was getting Darnell Mooney some production after he's basically been a ghost the first 3 weeks. So, But it's like, yeah, and it's like Bears fans, I mean, rightfully, Bears fans rightfully have a reason to be pissed because it's like our offensive coordinator was the quarterback coach of the Packers last season with Aaron Rodgers, who got, of course, won multiple MVPs, and it's like, for a guy with those accolades, we kind of expect a bit more than a shitty offense.
Yeah, Justin Fields looks like he's improving a little bit though. At least game by game, it's like it's tough with that O-line. It's tough with the wide receiver core. It's tough when you
Yeah,
can't
and
really get
honestly,
the
I
run
think,
game going.
yeah, and I would say one more thing I'd point out is like, it's like, honestly, it's like punting with like, it was like five, like around like, I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there was like not much time left in the. Just trying to look for the play. Okay, here we go. Yeah, like not much time left in the game. It was like in the fourth quarter, and it's like we were nearing like Giants territory. It was like a 4th and short, and
Yeah,
we
you guys
decided to
punted that,
punt.
right?
And I'm like, God damn it! Like, man, like that was. It's like where is the balls in this coaching staff?
Yeah.
Where is the risk taking, especially with how our offenses looked like on the field? It's like we need to take some risk, especially that late into the game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
so
all for
it's
going
like
for it on 4th down by midfield when
yeah,
it's a
it's so
close game like that. And the other team doesn't have a quarterback.
yeah. It's like it's just honestly, it's just the thing that pisses me off. It's like we knew what the objective was on how to win this game, stopping the run and stuff, and we proceeded to give up 262 rushing yards. So
It's
yeah.
tough, yeah. Well, I appreciate you
So
calling in, Nick, and
yeah.
giving
Oh
us
wait,
your
hold
point
on.
of view.
Can I give my hot take? Can I give my hot
Yeah,
take
yeah,
real
yeah, yeah.
quick?
Oh, yeah. Your overreaction. Yeah, hot take overreaction. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
my
sure.
overreaction. So, this one's just kind of throwing anything to think, honestly. But like,
But I'm here for that.
even I definitely believe, like, even though they're 1-3, with how their offenses looked, I still believe the Lions are going to be competing for a playoff spot.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm
I
just gonna
love
say they
it.
need to fire their defensive coordinator though, because
Yeah,
that
over
defense is
30 points.
pathetic.
What, they've scored the most points in the NFL, right?
They should be around there, I believe.
Yeah. I'm with you on that 100%, Nick. I'll go with you that. Yeah, even though they're 1-3, Lions are going to be competing for a playoff spot, especially with with the way that division is 100%.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. I appreciate the Bears fan perspective.
Yes.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Luke, what is going on?
Hey.
Hey,
What
what's
happened?
up?
Just very quickly to the Nick. I honestly think they would be a lock if they had a defense that could stop a 2-year-old driving down the field on them.
Yeah. The defense is tough. I mean, they were in that game yesterday, and they gave up that Rashad Penny touchdown late. It was like a long touchdown run. It's like, how do you do that when it's a 3-point game?
I've never been more scared of a game watching as a neutral as I was on Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that it appears the protocol will be amended for next week's set of games, but the fact it took someone almost dying on the field to get that change is utterly shameful.
Yeah. It's
And
going to be interesting to see what, how many more changes they make to the protocol.
I honestly don't think they'll make any more unless someone else nearly dies.
It definitely seemed like Sunday, though. You saw anyone who went into protocol, it looked like no one came back in.
In the Green Bay New England game, in just the first quarter, 2 people were knocked out with concussions.
Yeah.
In Adrian Amos and Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, it definitely looks like, especially this Sunday, everyone was being more careful. erring on the side of caution, which is what you should be doing when it's your brain.
Yeah, 100%. That is absolutely what should be happening.
Yeah.
I almost had so many heart attacks yesterday.
Yeah, that was the Packers Patriots game. That was a roller coaster. I caught the end of that game. That was interesting to say the least.
I was getting ready to throw some shit if we lost that game.
After that Dobbs drop, I was like, oh, so this is like gonna go to overtime. I was like, oh, so this is like a thing. Like this is not gonna be like a cakewalk for the Packers. And not that it even was a cakewalk up to that point.
No.
Not like I saw that pick six to end the half.
What annoyed me the most was the missed call on for a delay of game, which New England
yeah, on
scored
the touchdown. Yeah, that was
That
tough.
was egregious.
Yeah, that was tough.
Anyway, ready for the NFC North to go 2-0 in London?
No, I'm not ready for that. I'm ready for the Giants to win. Hopefully, if they have a quarterback to play.
It's not the quarterback that's the problem. We are going to have problems with Saquon Barkley. We're going to have massive problems with Saquon.
Saquon has been a game wrecker. I mean, I saw how the Packers were playing against like Damian Harris and stuff yesterday.
The more you put the hat,
no offense to Damian Harris, but Damian Harris is not Saquon, you know? Like, he's definitely a solid running back, and he was getting some big chunk yardage there.
The more... this is going to be my final thing because I heard the alarm go off.
Yeah, no problem.
The more you put the hands in the ball of the QB, the better our defense is going to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it will be ideal. I mean, it's also ideal for anyone playing against the Packers to want to run that ball, keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands, run down that clock, just, win that time of possession. It works out well for a team like the Giants. You want to just feed Saquon, keep that clock running. That's kind of what they did yesterday. Keep that clock running and win that time of possession.
I'm so hyped. I'm actually going to see a game in person for the first time.
I'm hyped for you. I'm happy it worked out like that the Packers are going to be there.
Yeah, I'll be probably doing a massive picture dump on Discord, but...
Oh, yeah. No, but you got to, because I want to see. I want to see Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham.
Later.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, Luke. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Next, we got Brian. Brian, what is up?
Hey, good afternoon or good evening in New York. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. A little bit nervous for tonight's game because we're playing the Niners, the freaking fracking Niners.
Uh-huh.
So some people have already said that Rams should win. I'm like, calm down on that. It's a divisional game. It's scary. It's a very, how to say it? The last 3 seasons haven't been good in terms of just the regular season. We've sucked in San Francisco and at home against them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how things go tonight. I hope they prove me wrong and they win, but we'll see. But I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about your Giants right now being 3-1?
I feel good. I mean, I'm just, I'm enjoying it as it is, It's come against the Bears, the Titans, and the Panthers, but it's still 3-1, and I haven't been 3-1 I can't remember the last time they were 3-1.
You want me to tell you that
I think
right
it
now?
was 2011. It was
Yes,
2011,
the
but I
year they
wasn't
won the Super
watching,
Bowl.
like I was now. So it's like, it's like, oh, all right, like I'm just gonna enjoy it, It might not be, there might not be a good 3-1 team, but they're still 3-1, and I can say they're playing meaningful football in October. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Giants right now.
enjoying it until like what
Until
the
it comes
next
crashing down when they have to
Uh,
play the Packers and Ravens in back-to-back weeks.
You play the Packers, Ravens. You even play
Jacksonville
Then
after the Ravens, like
and
it's
then-
a tough
and-
stretch.
and then you played Seattle, who was somehow 2-2 after they control the whole game against Detroit.
Yeah, it's it's gonna be.
Then you
We're
have the
entering an
Texans,
interesting
Yeah.
stretch here for sure.
and then you have and then the Texans. I mean, after your bye week, you probably will win that one. We'll see. Then you have the Lions. And speaking of the Lions, because I heard you were talking to someone about the Lions.
Yeah.
One of the highest score. I think they're the highest.
Yeah,
team
they
in
are the
league,
highest scoring
But they also
offense.
give up. But they also give up the same amount of points.
Yeah, exactly.
35 to 35. So I'm like, it's almost like one cancels out the other. But if you look at it in hindsight, like some of those points they gave up were because of garbage time when they let the commies back in the game just for the sake of it. And then the
Yeah.
other time they blew it against the Vikings. I'm like, you should not have lost the Vikings.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
still
that they
Detroit
should have
right
won
there.
that game. They were up in that game.
Right.
They should have held on to that lead.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, what's up with that? And then like some of the other games that were going on, like I laughed when the Jets beat the Steelers. I'm like, I can't believe that actually happened.
That was I thought the Jets would cover the spread, but I didn't know they'd win straight up. I thought it'd be a close game, but it was good for the Jets.
Right.
It was
Actually,
good for the
speaking-
Jets.
And then it was funny because yesterday I wanted to wake up early to watch because I know that the Vikings Saints game was on. Oh, hold on. The Vikings Saints game was on early in the morning at 6:30. So I was thinking like maybe I should wake up early, and because there was also the soccer game that we talked about. I think it was last week or
Yeah,
week or so
I
ago.
saw Arsenal won, but I didn't get up early enough to watch.
I wanted to actually watch the Manchester Derby, Manchester United versus Manchester City. So I woke up around like 6:15. I checked my phone, and my friend already texted me, and he's going on his urinating tree Yinzer rant because Manchester City just scored. I'm like, maybe I should just go back to sleep and just wake up whenever I get up. So I went back to sleep for about an hour. I woke up, I checked my phone again, and next thing you know, they're already down 4-0. I'm like, yeah, thank goodness I didn't wake up early for this. So I woke up probably around like 9:20. Here, got on, checked the Vikings Saints game, and I said, and after that I said, oh my gosh, Saints, welcome to the Cody Party Club.
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
hysterical. That was
Crazy. I feel
absolutely
like we always get
hysterical.
some crazy field goal ending in London for some reason. Like every year,
Right.
it feels like there's some doink or a blocked field goal or a made field goal. I don't know. It seems like it always comes down to the field goal in London. It really does.
Yeah, because was it last year when the Harry Kane special happened? During that
The
during that
Dolphins
weird field-
game?
the Dolphins game, yeah, where the field goal actually went in like a loop.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? I'm like, it's almost like Harry Kane was there to kick it for him.
For
But I also want to get this other point across. I
sure.
don't know what the hell that was yesterday in Baltimore. Why don't you just take the points right there? I don't get that.
Yeah.
Take the points. Just take the points and then rely on your defense to. If Buffalo gets a field goal or a touchdown, then so be it. Your offense couldn't do anything after you went up 20-3. I think in the first half, you couldn't do squat. You couldn't.
Yeah, that defense though, it's hard to trust them.
Well, I know because they've been up and down, and I had a weird feeling they were going to blow it. But I'm like, guys, just take the field goal. It's a 20-yard field goal with the GOAT kicker of
Yeah.
this generation, and Justin Tucker. What are you doing? Oh, because if we give up the field goal, then the worst case scenario is a 4-down territory. If we get the touchdown, they're most likely to go down and score a touchdown. What? Or something like that. I'm like, Harbaugh, what are you talking about?
He's aggressive, that's for sure. I remember, was it the Steelers game last year? He went for the 2-point conversion at the end of the game.
That one I actually understood why, because they were so decimated at cornerback. They were literally out of cornerbacks.
Yeah,
So
that's.
I get that
I mean,
part.
Lamar wasn't even in that game. Yeah, that was a.
He was.
No, I thought that was Hundley that game.
No.
conversion?
No, he was in. Lamar Jackson was actually in that Steelers game. But then I think after that, he did not play, or maybe it was
Maybe it
after
was
the
another
Browns
game I'm thinking
no,
of.
after the Brown. It was probably after the Browns game.
Yeah, maybe it was that.
And-
I remember they went
oh.
for 2.
I know which one you're talking about. Luke Burke, I think you can attest to this one. It was the one against the Packers.
Was it? Oh, wait, yeah. I think I remember that. Yeah,
They wanted
yeah.
to go for
with
2
Hundley,
at
and they almost
home.
beat the
Yes.
Packers. Yeah.
Correct. They wanted to go for it. I'm like, and that one, I'm like, okay, I get it. But dude, sometimes if it's right there to just take the points, just take the points because your offense hasn't done anything and your defense is tired. Just take it and run with it. But no, because he has to play the analytics. I'm like, why is analytics taking over the sport of all the sports? It's
Yeah, you were gonna say the sport, and you're like, wait, actually, all the sports. Yeah,
all the sports.
All the-
Baseball, basketball.
At least baseball, they're getting rid of the shift, right? Like baseball, it seems like they're still gonna use analytics, obviously, but it's like they're kind of cutting down a little bit with the shift and stuff.
But basketball is also starting to get involved in that because they're starting to look at numbers in terms of like statistics on how you're shooting 3-pointers, like Daryl Morey in Philadelphia. He looks for shooters. He looks for guys who can actually counter. Like when he was in Houston, try to counter Golden State's attacking schemes with their own schemes, just to make it like a fire for fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what's up with that? What the heck? And then like the Patriots Packers. Sorry, Luke Burt, that you actually had to go through that, but I'm no offense here. I felt like the Patriots gave it away at the end. No offense. I just think the Patriots gave it away because that overtime drive was run, pass. And I'm like, why? If Bailey Zappi throws a pick to lose the game, so be it. I'm like, just.
And it's like it took till the very end of overtime for them to win. The very
end. I mean, I'll give the Patriots credit. That defense came to play yesterday. It really, really did. And that's why I'm like, that's why I thought to myself, okay, I should not count on Bill Belichick going forward. I should not say that, it's going to be a blowout no matter which QB he has, because that defense is still there. They still have the talent there. Don't give it away.
Yeah.
I mean, don't count them out.
And they covered that. I think we were talking, like, we were like, 10.5. Yeah. Packers starting down at 10.5. Yeah. Oh, of course. No Mac Jones. And then,
right.
And then it goes into overtime, and you're like, oh, okay.
I know. Basically, I'm like, oh my God.
I'm literally like laughing at the Patriots. I'm like, oh yeah, of course not. 10.5. Oh yeah, easy Packers. No way.
You know what? It would actually been hilarious if the Patriots won yesterday.
Oh my God.
For the sake of laughing at Tom Grossi and all the Packers fans who are Aaron Rodgers guys. That would have been hysterical.
Literally, I was like, wait, but maybe it'd be bad for the Giants if the Packers lost this week because it would be such like a wake up loss, right? So I was like, since the Giants are playing them next week, like Packers, you can win this one, but like the Giants need to be there for that like shocker loss. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew not the Patriots. The Packers aren't losing back-to-back games like that. Like they're not losing to the Patriots and then the Giants. So I was like, they should win this one. But like, I feel like that thinking way too deep into it. I think that gives the Giants a better chance for them next week.
Wait, who do you guys? If what's his name is not going to play, Daniel Jones isn't going to play. Who's going to play?
So they think Daniel Jones. They're optimistic about him playing. They just had ankle injury. They didn't even say sprain or anything.
Oh, really?
But I mean, Tyrod has a concussion, so.
Oh, Tyrod Taylor has a concussion.
Yeah, so it's going to be. I don't know if he's going to clear in time.
So what are you going to do if none of them can go? Then what?
It would be Davis Webb.
Davis Webb, who?
He's like a third stringer. The Giants drafted him a couple years ago. Let him go.
I think your Giants will somehow pull some.
He's not like he's not a backup. Magic. Like he's a third stringer. Like he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
right.
He's not like. I feel like we don't realize how big the drop off is from backup to third stringer. Like
it's a big drop.
Like that's a big drop off. Like especially when it's not like a upcoming rookie or whatever. Like third string is like that guy's
journeyman,
third string on the practice squad. Like
something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was just like what the Cowboys had 2 years ago. I'm like, who's this quarterback?
Oh, Ben DiNucci.
Right. I'm like,
Gucci DiNucci.
Gucci DiNucci. Although I think the Cowboys may have found a gem in Cooper Rush now. We'll see.
No, definitely. Like that's what you want in your backup. Like play not to lose. Play not to lose.
Right.
That's what you want. Don't try to be the hero.
I'll be streaming the game with my Cowboy friend on Discord on Sunday.
Oh my god,
that game! So I'm actually excited. I'm actually pretty excited for that game.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I can't wait to get our reactions for both of them. And then probably later that evening we'll probably stream with our friend who's a Ravens fan because I know he's probably a little pissed off right now at John Harbaugh.
Oh yeah.
Because they play the Bengals.
Yeah, that will be a good one though. That's gonna be one of the best games next week too.
Yeah. Last quick point.
Okay.
The Buccaneers defense, I think, is still overrated.
Ooh,
I don't know why people hype them up. I don't know why people hype them up to that extreme when you got cooked by the Chiefs. Now, granted, the Chiefs had a very, very talented they're very talented all over the place. Offensively, great. I get it. The Buccaneers held the Packers to just 14 points, But I'm like, there's a big difference between the Packers offense and the Chiefs offense. And then the previous times, the Buccaneers are playing the Cowboys and the Saints with 2 QBs. No offense to Dak Prescott.
And that O-line wasn't doing him any favors.
Exactly. Right.
In that game.
So I'm like, I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to win this one going away. And what do? They want to go in away. Because now that you don't have Akeem Hicks, you don't have a really good run stopper.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. And in fact, I'm not sure if you heard this. Did you hear about the Chiefs rushing yards yesterday?
What was the stat or?
Yeah, it's baffling. It's really, really crazy. 189-3.
Oh, because the Bucs, the Chiefs went up so quick. It's like the Bucs never even had time to establish the run. They couldn't.
No, but then when they tried with Leonard Fournette early on, he wasn't getting anything.
Yeah, he wasn't. And they went to White. They went to White too to try to get him to establish the run, but
no. Well, actually, they went to White late, but White was the one that actually fumbled to begin the game. And I'm like, game over. Chiefs won.
Yeah.
Chiefs won because there's no way that this defense is going to catch up with this Chiefs team. And then the craziest part is the team yesterday had. I mean, this is the alarming stat to me was not just the rushing yards. It's the third down. It's the third down conversions. 12 of 17.
Yeah.
12 of. In fact, at one point, I think they were like 10 of 12 or like 9 of 12. That's crazy.
Yeah, they were.
Like,
Mahomes was just locked in.
Oh, he was.
He was great yesterday.
I mean, Brady didn't have an interception. He had more yards than Mahomes, but I'm like, by that point, it's like if you get
he was just
Mahomes
playing catch up, really.
Right, and if you give Mahomes a short yard of field to deal with, no. Actually, no, it's actually 189-3, not -3, because the -3 is Leonard Fournette. Rashad White actually has 6 rushing yards, so there you go. But I'm just saying, but then here's the one. And then don't say the Buccaneers are done. Brady's washed. We've heard that so many times.
Yeah, I know. So many people yesterday Brady's washed. I was like, that's kind of more on the defense, though, than him.
Last night was definitely on the defense. The previous week, that was on him.
Yeah.
I get it.
But it was also like they weren't healthy on offense, yeah.
No, but, dude, you can't. I mean, seriously, you can't even put up 15, 18, 17 points. You can only put up 12.
Yeah.
You can't be like that, especially with the type of. As long as even you have Gage and Fournette, you should at least put up some points.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how they do against the Falcons and how weird that they and the Falcons right now are at
the
top of their division.
Literally battle for first right there.
Yes. And I mean, they got a weird schedule coming up. They got to deal with the Falcons, then they got to go to Pittsburgh, Carolina, and then they got a big challenge starting in late October to maybe for the rest of the season. Ravens, my Rams, Seahawks, you never know about them. The Browns, the Saints in a rematch, the 49ers, Bengals, Cardinals, Panthers, and Falcons to finish the season. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in, Brian.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Hey, one more thing. Appreciate the behind the scenes. I like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching
really
it. I saw your comment. I got back to you. I was like, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No, I like it. Just keep it up. I mean, the channel's going to grow and grow and grow, and who knows? Who knows where it's going to go soon?
Well, I appreciate that you like them.
Of course. Absolutely.
Thank
Take
you.
Care. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to get out of StreamYard here. And we're going to open up underdogs. Does anyone want to play fantasy? Anyone want to play some fantasy for tonight? Single game fantasy for tonight? Anybody? Let me open up that. It's just taking a second to load, folks. Here we are. Pull myself up. All right. Fam. So anyone want to play single game fantasy for tonight? We could do a 3-person for $8. How does that sound? $3 entries. Does it sound good? I'm going to create a private draft. I think that does sound good. Boom, there's the link. Ooh, it's pink. Oh, wait, we got an S-Flex. What does this mean? You can do quarterbacks in this too? Wait, what? Ooh, special flex tonight. Ooh. Wow, I love it. Oh, that's the wrong link. I sent the wrong link. Wow. Sometimes it doesn't copy, right? There we go. Wow, I love this. This is so interesting. Woo! Yeah. But this is weird for 3 people, but there's only 2 quarterbacks. I'm so confused. Super flex, 4 people. That's interesting. All right, we're waiting on that one spot to be filled. And we're filled. So yeah, guys, you guys know Underdog is sponsoring me for the season. So if you guys want to sign up for Underdog, play fantasy football against me, do a pick'em entry, you can sign up for Underdog Fantasy using my promo code SheGotSports, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. And if you sign up using that promo code before October 16th and make your first deposit, you will be entered in an NFL jersey giveaway of your choice. I'm going to be randomizing all the names that sign up using my promo code, and then I am going to randomly select a winner. I'll email you, be like, hey, which jersey do you want? You'll be like, this one. I'll be like, boom, okay, where do I send it? Put it in, and yeah, I'll send it to you right from the NFL shop. So, yeah. First link in the description, too. It's Underdog Fantasy. Sign up using that promo code SheGotSports, and if you sign up, you can play fantasy football against me. Like this. And you'll be entered in a jersey giveaway. So, like, pretty much win-win, you know? You know what I'm saying? This is interesting because you can draft kickers too. Wow, this is interesting. No, they already said Tua is not going to play this week versus the Jets. This is definitely interesting. Oh, I'm going Jimmy. And I'm going to go. Who should I go with? Should I go with Jeff Wilson? Yeah, I'll go with Jeff Wilson. I'm liking this roster so far. I got one more pick. Should I go with a kicker here? Like, who knows? What's going on, Carr? What's going on, Shiesty? What's going on, Lewis? Trevor Lawrence? What's going on, everyone? Anyone that I missed in here? This is cool, this super flex. I like this super flex. What's going on, Sonic? Okay, guys. Who should I draft with my last pick? Should I go with a kicker for my last pick, or should I go with a skill player? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I go with Matt Gay or Swarnick? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'll see you later, Luke. Guys, come on. Who do I go with? I have 20 seconds left here. I'll go Swarnick. Swarnick. I can never pronounce his name right. All right, guys. 58 point time projected. Andrew's projected 46. King Higgins is projected 48. So somehow I'm projected the most, but we'll see what happens. Who knows if Jimmy's going to go ham and throw a bunch of picks. Anyone else down for a fantasy draft? If not, I'm going to do a pick'em entry. This one's really cool. Why isn't it letting me click on it? It's weird. I might do this very fast draft one. It's instant. Pick clock is instant. Maybe I'll do that. Ooh, Alex, you want to do one? Alex, you want to do a $25 one? That's only a 3-person, though. Do you guys want to do a $25? Should I make that? This is for Sunday night, $25 entry. Super flex again. All right, I'm going to make a $25 one. Woof. This is a big one. $25 entry. See you later, Trevor. Appreciate you stopping by. T-Law. Ooh, this is a big one. This is a big one. This is a tough one right here. This is going to be a tough draft. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a tough draft. I'm telling you, tough draft right here. Tough draft. Tough draft. I'm going to make my pick'em entry after this, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. Did I copy the right link? Boop, 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 boop. All right, I just put it in twice. Just to make sure. Hey, we're almost at 100 likes here, guys. We're at 81. Make sure you drop that. Thumbs up. All right, we're filled. Let's go. I want the first pick again. See, I usually don't want the first pick, but now I do. So, yes, I got the first pick. Let's go. Woo! 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 Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. What's going on, Kit? They have over under, Cole. Higher, lower. So they have ones where it's like, all right, do you think Cooper Kupp's going to get higher or lower than 7.5 receptions or something or whatever? Did the draft start? Oh, not yet. Appreciate that, Kit. Oh, and if you guys weren't here last night, in my pick'em, both my pick'ems hit last night, and I won $80 for Monday Night Football. I was so happy. Oh, I wanted Jimmy again. Do I want to go Ayuk here? Yeah. $84 likes. We're so close to 100, guys. Let's go. I have one more pick after this. Hey, Donnie, what's going on? How have you been? I'm doing good. No, Squarnick. That's who I wanted. That's who I wanted. I can't believe Robinson fell that late. Wow. I don't know what to do here. 14 seconds. No. I feel like Henderson's not going to get that many touches, but okay. So, I'm projected 55. Alex is projected 48. And Andrew's projected 49. I don't really like my draft, this draft. I'll be honest. I don't really like it. I'm not really vibing with that one, to be honest. So I'm going to do a pick 'em now. I'm going to go higher here on Matt Stafford INTs. It's higher or lower than half an interception. You know I got to go. You know I got to go with the higher there, guys. You know I got to go with the higher there. We're talking about Matt Ryan here. I mean, not Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford here. Okay, Cooper Kupp, higher than 8 receptions. Higher than 8.5 receptions, I think. He only had 4 receptions last week. Interesting. But how many receiving yards did he have? How many fantasy points did he have last week? 16. I still got to go with the higher on fantasy points, actually. Then we got to go Jimmy G. Jeff Wilson. Let's think. I'm going to go with the higher on fantasy points here for Jeff Wilson. And Debo, higher than 5 receptions, yes or no? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Do 5. That's what I'm going to submit. I like this. I like this pick'em entry. I vibe with that. It's submitting. Perfect. Love it. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to be live for Monday Night Football, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.